Early access starts March 15th, which leaves a lot of people wondering whether they should or should not pre-order MLB The Show. I'll give you reasons to and reasons not to, but make sure you don't do it before watching this video. You might be saying to yourself, why Blade? Why should I wait? Well, first, I have a giveaway going on Twitter. You can find me at Bhlademyst, same way it's spelled on the handle below, and there you will see that all you need to do is follow the Twitter, like, retweet, and then subscribe to both of my YouTube channels and reply on the Twitter post by tagging 2 friends, and you are automatically in to attempt to win a giveaway of MLB The Show 24 Digital Deluxe Edition. The number one reason you should not pre-order the game is if you don't have all the new information out yet in terms of the features and legends that are coming to the game, because you don't know whether or not you'll like the new implemented features, and if you wanted to play the same game, then obviously you wouldn't purchase it. But inside of MLB The Show 24, we get the Season 2 roster of the Negro League storylines, which are going to include at launch Josh Gibson, Buck Leonard, Hank Aaron. We have already had Hank Aaron in the game for a while now, but this is going to be the Negro League's Hank Aaron. And then last but not least, Tony Stone. Still discussing storylines, we have the Derek Jeter storylines. This is brand new, and it's something that I felt like they wanted to do last year, but for some reason just didn't get around to it. Now, these storylines for Derek Jeter are going to be completely different, as they are not only going to focus on Derek Jeter, but also players that were around him during the prime of his career. So you're going to see moments from Mariano Rivera, Bernie Williams, who is a new legend, and many more. Now, these storylines are going to be different from what we're accustomed to. Usually you get storylines and you're able to play throughout the entire storyline in one sit-in. That's going to be different with the Derek Jeter storylines, as instead what's going to go ahead and happen is at launch you're going to be able to play a certain amount, and as time progresses, meaning month to month or weeks to weeks, more and more chapters of the storylines are going to unlock for absolutely free. So make sure you are up to date on the Derek Jeter storylines. Storylines are cool and all, Blade, but what did they do to the animations within the game? So we're getting roughly 400 new animations and logic improvements. We're getting new throws, added variety of new throws for first basemen from the ground to all bases to enable first basemen to throw more efficiently. We are getting brand new pitcher animations to combat the new disengagement rules, and the base sizes. The base sizes are actually going to increase inside of MLB The Show 24. I'm not sure how much of an impact that's going to have on you being able to leg out some singles. Inside this short clip, we are going to watch one of the new animations that we have at first base in terms of being able to throw right out of the stretch. If you felt like you finally mastered pinpoint and were saying to yourself, I'm ready to just go ahead and dot everyone up, well, they threw a curveball at you. Now, some pitches are going to have new pinpoint follow-through mechanics, as well as lefties. The pinpoint might actually be mirrored from righties. So if it's going to the right for a fastball, for example, for a righty, for a lefty, it's going to be going to the left. So it's making everything a little bit more challenging, but hopefully more rewarding, something that Pinpoint has failed to do the previous 2 years. This right here might be one of the reasons you want to buy the game if you are a Diamond Dynasty player, and strictly a Diamond Dynasty player when talking about early access. But we're going to get a little bit more into it later on inside the video. But in terms of Diamond Dynasty, we are still getting seasons, but seasons are not as rapid as they were last year. Instead, they are going to last 3 months. So season 1 starts the 15th and it's going to last 3 months. Within that first season, we are going to have 3 team affinities to go ahead and complete. In addition to that, whenever a new season begins, the previous cards cannot be used. So all of the season 1 cards that you obtain will no longer be able to be used in season 2, except for 4 wildcard slots that you will have available to you once you unlock those wildcard slots along the new season's XP reward path. MLB The Show is also making it a lot easier for you to start a new season, giving us starter packs, which is usually going to be a 5 standard bundle pack, as well as cornerstone cards. These are all going to be available inside the show shop, and it's going to be free. So what is a cornerstone card? It's going to be one of 4 diamond captains to go ahead and build your team around, especially in the early stages of a new season where you can't use the previous season's cards. There are going to be fewer high tier 99 overalls at the start of each season. That's a major change from what we had last year. There are going to be free weekly packs as well throughout the show shop throughout the year. And as I said previously, 4 wildcard slots instead of the 1 wildcard slots, and you're going to have more ways to sell those high tier rewards from ranked programs, battle royale programs, events, XP reward path, etc. Unlike last year where for some odd reason they decided to make those cards non-sellable, which then made a lot of people not want to fully complete those programs since the mode wasn't as interesting to them. If you're a female or have a daughter that likes baseball or plays softball and they've never seen themselves in an actual video game, you're actually going to be able to play as a female inside of Road to the Show. Now, I want you guys to also listen to this. Inside of Diamond Dynasty, you can no longer take created players or ball players as we now call them. They are only available inside of Road to the Show. To me, them making this change this year means that in the following years, if they stick to this change, then Road to the Show is going to be emphasized more when it comes to creating a storyline and just being a better game mode overall. For those that have been saying MLB The Show looks the same as it did 4 to 5 years ago, they heard you and they went ahead and brought some pictures to go ahead and show you, hey, we've been working on graphics as well. But what you're seeing right here in this video clip is some new Road to the Show mechanics that will make it a little bit more challenging for you to make certain plays. You will either keep this feature in order to challenge yourself or disable it and just go to regular Road to the Show features because you're not trying to do all of that while just relaxing and playing some Road to the Show. Another thing I would like to address is that they also added more urgency when it comes to throws from the outfield and just player movements in general when it comes to getting balls in the gap and all of that. Now, I hope that this urgency is such a drastic improvement that we can all feel it and tell from day one. Now, where are the graphic improvements, Blade? Well, let's look at Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now, a lot of people are being funny and saying all they did was take off the cap, which it is true, but they also updated his hair, as we can see, and some of his facial features as well. We also have Jazz Chisholm, Luis Arias, Jose Ramirez, and Corbin Carroll. So they've been listening to you guys that were talking smack, saying, hey, they haven't updated their graphics in 5 years. The soundtrack has also been announced for MLB The Show 24. For all of you that play with the soundtrack on, I personally just turn it off, but that's because of copyright reasons and streaming and all of that, which I do stream on Twitch. It's inside the description. And if you've made it this far, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button or subscribe button and check out the description because that's where the Twitter is too to enter into the giveaway. But they have the entire list of their soundtrack. You can pause it and see individual songs if you'd like to. Now, this dropped today and it's featuring all the new legends that you will be able to play with, not only inside of Diamond Dynasty, but also on franchise if you have legends available. And they're going to go ahead and just show on the left all of the new players that have been added. Some of them stand out to me, like Brian Dozier, Johan Santana, Bernie Williams, of course, Rafael Palmeiro, and then Adrian Beltre. And I feel like Adrian Beltre is the big new legend that's coming to the game. The second reason why you might not want to pre-order MLB The Show 24 is if all this information did not move the needle for you, or if you are a strictly only Road to the Show or franchise player. Why? Because ordering early access is not going to do anything for you. Early access is more for Diamond Dynasty player, hence why all the goodies are inside of Diamond Dynasty. If you are playing Road to the Show and franchise, you are just basically paying some extra bucks in order to play the game a little bit early. And if that's what you want to do, then go ahead. But I'm just letting you know that the features inside of Road to the Show and franchise currently at least are not game changing enough where I could justify you going ahead and spending the extra money. We've gotten into the reasons why you should not pre-order MLB The Show Early Access. Let's talk about the reasons why you should and which edition you should go ahead and buy. Number one, if MLB The Show is your main game, meaning that you're still playing MLB The Show 23 every day, and each year when MLB The Show drops, you play non-stop hours for it, then obviously you are going to get a ton of value by getting early access. Another reason is if Diamond Dynasty is one of your main game modes, and when playing Diamond Dynasty, you sweat your butt off, whether it's online ranking matches or offline grinding. If you are someone that sweats and loves to grind and doing all of that, then early access is going to allow you to establish yourself ahead of the curve and just be a lot more comfortable whenever the game fully releases for everyone inside the world. Now, let's talk about which edition gives you the most value. Inside of the MVP edition, we are paying $85 plus tax, getting one diamond choice pack, one equipment pack. The equipment pack is probably only for your Road to the Show player, so it doesn't necessarily pertain to Diamond Dynasty. 10 show packs, 10,000 stubs, one cover athlete bat skin, which would only pertain to your Road to the Show player as well in terms of increasing attributes, but maybe you can just add the bat skin so all of your Diamond Dynasty players will be able to use the bat skin. And then last but not least, double daily rewards, which is whenever you log in, you get 2 rewards, which sometimes you might be lucky enough to get yourself a diamond. That is going to be for $85. Then you have yourself the Digital Deluxe Edition, which is going to be $100 plus tax. 2 diamond choice packs, 5 gold choice packs, 20 show packs, 20,000 stubs, 1 equipment pack, 1 cover athlete bat skin, and double daily rewards. So an additional diamond, 5 more gold choice packs, 10 more show packs, and then we are getting ourselves 10 extra stubs as well. 10 extra 1,000 stubs, excuse me. The Negro Leagues edition, this is more of a physical edition, I believe. It's going to bring you everything that the Digital Deluxe Edition, but it's also going to have a hat with it, and it's going to also be while supplies last in terms of the hat, I believe. So that's also something you want to keep in mind. To me, the best value for anyone that wants to pre-order this game is going to be inside of the Digital Deluxe Edition, because 2 diamonds to start off any season, but in particular season 1, can be pretty big in terms of building your team, as well as the 5 extra gold choice packs. What I always suggest is you going ahead and selecting 5 players that you believe as the season progresses will be upgraded to diamond. That way you don't have to buy them later on. And then the 10 additional packs just gives you extra chances to pull diamonds. 10k extra stubs gives you extra chances to invest your stubs, as well as knock out some of the easiest collections. Now, if you did end up enjoying today's video, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that like button or subscribe button, notification bell. Check out the description, and make sure you guys go ahead and check us out on Twitter. It is the pinned tweet on my profile, so you guys will find it. It will be the first tweet up. All you have to do is follow the Twitter, like, retweet, subscribe to both of my YouTube channels, not just Bhlademyst, which you are at right now, and then reply to the post by tagging 2 friends. Here we have an example of someone tagging 2 people, and then Bhlademyst, can I tag you as a boy? All right. With that being said, have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out.